We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be going, I am frightened of these things. I don't know why. We should be going for the bigger targets, not each other. We're Mainers here. But I wrote a speech. I wrote a wonderful speech for today, but you're not going to hear it. I'm clear now why I'm really here to speak. I'm clear now how I want to denounce political violence. I thought it was tragic that this rally brought on a counter rally. We share many of the same values. We should be putting all this energy into pulling down the big players, as Holly just talked about quite eloquently, instead of going after such a soft target. That's what I originally was thinking. This just all didn't make sense to me. After much searching, I found clarity. I get it now. I'm sure some of these fellows in the speaker lineup have some really good things to say. But none of that is really going to change anything. Many of the people here and those across the street get way too caught up on speech and on words, and many will never do anything to actually make any fundamental changes. So I switched my focus. Today I thought, I need to do something. Let's look beyond all this confusion and division for a minute. What is really going on here? The original flyer did mention free speech. Is this really another harmless free speech rally? I want to involve you all in this. So I want to hear your answer. Who out there denounces political violence?
Yeah.
Good. You see, I can't get past this. If you look into it, free speech rallies have the smell of Nazis spreading white supremacist ideals. They stench of it, therefore they have opposition, even if the content had nothing to do with hate speech. If something of that nature is now a belief in society, why would anyone want to continue it and hold a very similar event to those in Boston? So
Here.
I'll use my free speech at this moment because I got up here and got the mic, even though I'm scared as hell talking to y'all. But I'm calling this out. White supremacy is alive and well, and by having this rally following Boston and following Charlottesville, it feels to me clearly there's a push to downplay an issue that is a source of violence. There's a push to make fools out of liberals and use good people like Hillary, myself, and others here to solidify that point. So why didn't I just back out and not share the stage? Because I need to do something about this. You see, this rally does signify white supremacy to me after much thought. Maybe not by the people who are a part of it, maybe not by the organizers, but by the belief that has been created around its image. We cannot allow downplaying the severity of this issue. White supremacy is the origin of political violence. It is perpetuated by a system of control which is enabled by the first world people, by us. We are the problem. We need to stop enabling these sick patriarchal values. Look at yourselves, people. You are worthy of a better world. Be the solution. Stop letting fears control your decisions. Let's get courageous. I'm going to bring some people in to help us. And I need more crowd participation. I'm going to say presente, then a name, and then you say presente back, okay? And we'll bring these people in. Presente. Hin Matuya Kekt, Chief Joseph. Presente. Presente, Fred Hampton. Presente. Presente, Ava Kovner. Presente. Presente, Leonard Pelletier. Presente. Presente, Asata Shakur. Presente. For all the minorities that experience racism on a daily basis, por mi familia Shipiba in Peru, for Liam Burnell, who gave me courage. For for people like Frederick Douglass and Harriet Tubman, for the women who have been burned and stoned, for the communities slaughtered for oil extraction, for the Holocaust victims, and for the millions of people who were wiped off of this continent during the 300 years of genocide of the Americas, I defy the beast that supports supremacists, that supports the Third Reich, that supports the police state.
Yes.
So I want to ask you, who out there does not stand with Nazis? Who does not stand for white supremacy? Then help me rip the heart out of this monster. If you do not stand with white supremacy, then just come away from this right now. Let's end this rally. Let's leave, and this whole rally has been stained with that belief that this is a movement for white supremacy, even if it didn't intend to be. So in mass exodus, just come away from me now across the street.
Viva Chamberlain! Viva Chamberlain!
Awesome.